Well, if we're to be disciples of Jesus who live by God's grace and for his glory, we're continuing to look at what John says about Jesus in John 1 has to do with us living today by grace. And in verse 4, John says that in Jesus, in him, was life, and that life was the light of men. And in saying that in Jesus was life, what John is saying is that what we were created for, at core, everything that we are longing for and seeking after is fulfilled in the person of Jesus. He is who we were created for. And then he makes that interesting shift from Jesus is life to him being life is light. What does he mean by that? The reason why he's making that shift is because the darkness in my life, the darkness around me, is really grounded in one fundamental, sinful, errant belief. And it's that belief that Jesus isn't enough. He hasn't given me enough. That I don't have what I actually need in God himself and his provision for me. And because I don't have what I need, I've got to go outside of his provision, outside of his desires, outside of his law, and get that for myself. So I use people. I don't love people because I need something from them that I don't already have in Christ. I go outside of God's desire and command for me sexually because I don't have what I need when it comes to the fulfillment of pleasure or relationship in Jesus and his provision for me. So I go outside of his desires and find that sexually. I'm greedy. I don't live generously because I don't trust that I have everything I need for security and provision and what I need to provide through Jesus and his provision for me. And so I hang on to all my money because I've got to control things because I don't have enough of what I need in Jesus. So here's where the light's going to come for me today in my life. The light in my life is going to come through fighting to believe that I have all that I need already for free by grace in the living person of Jesus. And as we fight to believe that, as we fight to turn to Jesus today, who is alive, that is where the light in our life is going to come and the darkness gets driven out. In Jesus himself is life, and that life is our light today.